W1 Papa Lima. W1 Papa Lima?
Whiskey 1 Papa Lima. Good afternoon, and good to hear you, Mike. Good signal. Give you a report on the next transmission. Name is Duncan. Go ahead.
Good morning, Duncan. You are 5'9", and obviously with the QSB, but for mobile station is excellent signal as always. You are 5'9", 5'7", 5'9". Obviously, my name is Mike. I am in Connecticut. It's about 5 degrees Celsius this morning. Was the frost on the grass? I think for the second time yesterday, the first one, and today we had frost again. So that indicator, winter indicator. Back to you, Duncan. Over.
Yeah, QSL, very good, Mike. Very good indeed. Well, you're putting out a good signal. You're 5'9" plus 20 dB over. 5'9" plus 20 dB over, and the sound on the headphones sounds like you're in the car in the front of me. In the passenger seat in the car here. You're sounding so loud and clear. It's an excellent copy, Mike. Go ahead.
Roger. Well, I'm pushing about 1200 into Hexbeam, and my location is favorable to a European side, you know. So it's pretty good opening today, and I'm working from home, so I took a little break, and also I'm enjoying QSL from mobile QSL. What's your working condition? Remind me, please. Over.
Yeah, QSL, Mike. I'm running here the Yaesu FT-710, 100 watts with a Heil Pro 7 headset, and the antenna is a Diamond HFCL, which is 2.1 mid-loaded mobile whip. And I'm sitting beside the sea. It's a beautiful day, actually, here in Newburgh Nature Reserve. And I'm just doing a live stream. I'm just sitting here for about an hour and a half. Just doing a live stream. I've been practicing with the setup, a new setup, and just getting used to it. So hopefully it'll be, unlike yesterday's, it'll be flawless. Over.
Roger. Absolutely. Well, I'm familiar with your equipment. My mobile equipment is also Yaesu, about 891, that little one. I have on my bicycle, on my motorcycle, I have 857, and I'm switching antenna ATAS 128. Obviously, when I'm on motorcycle, I'm not transmitting on HF. Sometimes I have attached to my helmet headphones, but I can, listen sometimes when I'm riding. Obviously, summertime. I winterized my motorcycle last week, but in my pickup truck I have 891 with ATAS 120, 128, I would say, and I really enjoying, QSO, mobile QSO. Sometimes I travel for work to remote islands, and if I am on the open ferry with my truck open, sky, I can make tremendous QSOs, beautiful QSOs, even with Japan, or that's how salty water works. Anyway, Duncan, like I said, I'm running right now about 1200 watts into Hexbeam, and radio is ICOM 7700. Back to you. Over.
Yeah, QSL, well, it's doing a good job, Mike. Absolutely good job. And you're cut out with the seawater. It makes such a difference. And what's unusual about this location, it has 340 degrees of seawater around me, especially just now where the tide is fully in. It's a tiny little peninsula. And sometimes I can get 360 degrees of water around me when it floods the road. So it's a great reflector and natural amplifier, Mike. But thank you so much for calling in. And if you'd like to listen to your audio or see your signal, just look up the live stream on YouTube. Just look up the call. Take care, Mike. Have a great day and great signal. Whiskey 1, Papa Lima, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Thanking you.
Roger. Yeah, there is a next to your frequency, there is some American station North American station with a huge signal. So just want to let you know because he may interfere a little bit. He just popped up. So anyway, good to hear you again, Duncan, and have fun. I'll be driving to my warehouse in a little bit, probably in 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and I will monitor this frequency. If I hear it, I will give you a shout from my mobile. How about that? Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Whiskey 1 Papa Lima 73, and have fun on the radio tonight. Bye bye.
Yeah, QSL, thank you so much indeed, and if you're certainly mobile, we'll listen out for you. Thank you so much, take care, enjoy the day and safe journey. 73s.
Alpha 8 Whiskey Quebec, Alpha 8 Whiskey Quebec.
Alpha 8 Whiskey Quebec. Come on in, Paul, good to hear you.
You're fine business there, Duncan. We're 5 and 9, 59 in the state of Ohio. You got my name right, Paul, Papa Alpha Uniform Lima, and the QTH is Dover, Ohio, and we're running a 4-element Moseley beam through a ICOM 705, doing only 10 watts. Go ahead, Duncan, over.
Wow, for 10 watts, you're doing remarkably well, Paul, and thank you for the 5 and 9. Well, when you came in, you were about a 5 and 3, 5 and 5, then you just shot up to 5 and 9, peaking 5 and 9. And then wavering about a 5 and 5. So I will put 5 and 9 in the log because that's what you peaked, but there's a little bit of fading at the moment, Paul. QSL?
So we're riding the waves, man. We're riding the waves. We're riding the airwaves for sure. This old 10 watts is riding the airwaves, Duncan. Yeah, no problem, my friend. Your mobile sounding great. Sounding really fabulous, actually. Your audio's awesome and everything. So, okay, we'll hold you up. Let's make some more cues, and we'll talk at you maybe later on down the page, my friend. I do thank you for coming back, and we'll definitely check your YouTube channel out. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. This is Alpha 8 Whiskey Quebec 73, Duncan, and we'll catch you later on, my friend. Over.
Thank you very much indeed, Paul. And yeah, it'll be quite easy to find because the timestamp is on the live stream as well. Take care, and thank you so much for joining me. Alpha 8 Whiskey Quebec from Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Good afternoon, Paul. 73s. QRZCQ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
KN4RCC.
KN4RCC, is that correct?
Roger. The name is Jim, Julia India Mike. I'm in Ocala, Florida. You have a beautiful 5-9 signal here today.
Well, thank you very much for the 5 and 9. That's really good. You're 5 and 7. 5 and 7 with me. There's a little bit of fading, so it's not a solid 5 and 7, but I can hear you perfectly, Jim, with the good audio. Name is Duncan, and I'm located beside the sea, just north of Aberdeen City. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I'm kind of surrounded by sea myself, but a little further away from me to the ocean than you are. Yeah, we're about an hour and a half in either direction from the Gulf and the Atlantic. But like I said, you have a beautiful signal in here today. We are overcast around here. I think that may be helping. Back to you.
Yeah, QSL, Jim. Well, it's amazing how much the signal is wavering. Let me just make an adjustment here. Sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of wavering. The band seems to be a little bit unstable, but my goodness, it's amazing just how the variation in the signal strength is going. You were peaking 5 and 9. I'm going to change the log to 5 and 9, Jim, because that's where you were peaking. And then you drop down to about a 5 and 6. It's quite incredible. But I'm not going to complain. It's good to hear some good activity on 10 meters. And I just realized I put the wrong frequency as well in the logbook. So I'm just going to correct that as well. But thank you so much, Jim, for calling in. Just doing a little live stream and playing a little bit of radio today. Over.
Very good, very good. Yes, sir. There's a couple other stations trying to get in touch with you. So I'm going to get on out of here, and maybe you could make a few more contacts. 73's been my pleasure.
Thank you very much indeed, and I do thank you for calling in. I'm just going to make the little adjustment there to the last contact with the correct frequency. But thank you so much indeed. 73's, good DX, Jim. Bye-bye.
73's.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ.
Yeah, hi. Let me just have a quick listen. I don't think I heard anything on the FM. Oh, there is SSB. Bit of slow scan there. I have to say I'm not normally on. I have to say I'm not normally on FM. Maybe I have to give that a try sometime. I'll have to figure out how to do the repeater shift.
CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Calling CQ and standing by.
Echo Alpha 6, America Oscar Hotel.
Okay, Echo Alpha 6, Alpha Oscar Hotel. Michael, very good to hear you. 59 plus, over.
Okay, QSL, yes, for you the same signal, 5.5, a little bit QRM, but a beautiful signal. Okay, thank you for the contact, and 73 of Mallorca, Spain. Bye-bye, 73.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate you calling in. Take care, 73s.
Okay, 73.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Calling CQ and live on YouTube. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ and standing by.
Echo 3, Victor Echo uniform.
Was that Victor Echo 3?
Roger Duncan, Victor Echo 3, Victor Echo uniform. You're 5 and 9, 59 Duncan, Roger.
Yeah, QSL, wow, you guys must have all the provocation. You're not quite 5 and 9, but you're 58, 5 and 8, good solid 58.
Roger Duncan, yes, the band is very spotty. It's up and down and up and down. Operator here, Bill. Bravo India Lima, 35 mile east of Toronto, Duncan. Roger?
Yeah, QSL, Bill. I see we have had a couple of contacts before, and you're not going to believe this, Bill. You were peaking 5.9 plus 10 dB, maybe even 15 dB. So there's a lot of flutter on the signal, but lovely strong signal there, Bill. So 5.9 both ways, QSL.
Duncan, QSL, yes. Good to catch up with you again. If you persevere there, the band seems to be just opening here in Canada, so I think you'll have some success as you travel along there, Roger?
Yeah, QSL, I'm static mobile. I'm parked beside the ocean, and the tide is fully in, so I have 340 degrees of seawater, Bill. But beautiful day here in Scotland. I hope it is over in Canada. Over.
Duncan, QSL. Duncan, I just got a landline. 73, take care.
Thank you so much. Take care. Thank you for joining me, Bill. 73s. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ.
Whiskey 3, Bravo, Juliet.
Whiskey 3, Bravo, Juliet. John, good to hear you, sir. 59 today, 59. Beautiful copy, over.
Hotel November, you're 5 and 7 into the state of Maryland this morning.
Yeah, QSL, John. Well, you're a fabulous 5-9 plus today, and a really good copy on you, over.
Yep, Roger on that. You got that mobile sounding good. Coming to stateside today. Okay, let you go. Thanks for the short QSO. Just wanted to get in here and say hi to you. I think we worked together before. Your call sign's coming up on my logbook there, so we worked on 20 meters, I think. Take care and God bless.
Thank you very much indeed. I really appreciate it, John. And do a live stream. I think I mentioned that before. And you're live on YouTube at the moment. So cracking signal, good audio. Thank you so much, John, for joining me. 73s, good day.
73s.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ, and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ.
Lima United 1, Delta X-ray, Duncan.
Lima United 1, David X-ray. My goodness, Daniel, what a signal. And nice to hear Argentina. Name here is Duncan. Go ahead.
Duncan, many San Francisco, and my call, my handle is there. Delta American November, and my QTH is Buenos Aires province, northwest province. Your signal is 556. 555. No good 10 meter run today, but no problem. I listen very good, Duncan, over.
Yeah, QSL Dan. Well, thank you so much for the 5 and 6. I can tell you here in Scotland, you are 5 and 9, Dan. 59, and I'm doing a live stream. You're live on YouTube at the moment, Dan. And what a great signal, good audio. Over.
Many thanks for your report, Miss. I see in the QR set that on your photo. Congratulations, your station model, over.
Thank you so much, Dan. If you click on my mobile page and click on my picture, that will take you to my YouTube channel. And you can click on the live stream and you can get to listen to this QSO. Thank you so much, Dan. Lovely to hear Argentina this afternoon. A very nice surprise indeed, Dan. Good propagation.
Roger, many thanks, Duncan. Mexico 5, Alpha, Juliet November, stroke mobile, Lima United 1, Delta X-ray. Thank you for this contact. 73, good luck, good DX.
Thank you, Dan. Gracias, amigo. Excelente contacto. 73s, adios.
Ay, adios.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ, and live on YouTube. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Live streaming on YouTube and calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ.
Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November. This is Kilowatt 5, Uniform, Sierra, India. Kilowatt 5, Uniform, Sierra, India. Over.
Yeah, QSL, Charles. Good to hear you. Good signal. You're 5 and 9, 59 into northeast Scotland. I'm at a nature reserve called Newburgh Nature Reserve, just north of Aberdeen City. 5 and 9, Charles. The name here is Duncan. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, Duncan. Thank you for the 5 and 9. You're 5 and 5 with me, Duncan. 5 and 5 in the small town of Long Beach, Mississippi. We are directly on the Gulf of Mexico. And I haven't been on the air lately. It's very nice to hear 10 meters open to Europe. It's like the old days. I hope it lasts for a couple of years, at least in the wintertime. WX here is cloudy, but it's not very cold. Cloudy and windy, but not very cold. MM5, AJ, G5, USI.
Yeah, QSL, Charles. Don't forget the stroke mobile, because I only run a mobile logbook. And thank you so much. It sounds a lovely location where you're at, Charles. And it's a rather nice location here, actually. It's a beautiful evening. The sun is setting to the right of me and putting a nice glow over the water. I have 340 degrees of seawater around me, Charles, which gives me a little bit of an advantage with this mobile antenna. But good to hear you, and nice to get you the log. A digital confirmation on its way to you. Over.
Okay, Duncan, I forgot the stroke mobile, and you're doing a very fine job. We're running 500 watts here to a 4-element beam. Well, let's run, make some other contacts. Very nice meeting you, and we wish you luck. MM5HAN Mobile, K5 USI.
Thank you very much indeed. I really appreciate you calling in. It's been a good stream so far. Lots of activity from the States and Canada coming through, and even a little bit of South America. Good conditions. 73s, enjoy the opening. Kilo 5, United Sierra India. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, Northeast Scotland, wishing you 73s. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Kilo Delta 1, Bravo Alpha.
Wow, Kilo Delta 1, Bravo Alpha. Thomas, what a beautiful signal. Good, strong audio. 5.9 plus into Northeast Scotland. Go ahead.
Thank you, SL. Thank you for that, and thank you for the audio comment. You're 5.9 here in Massachusetts.
QSL the 5.9, well, that's incredible, because my antenna is only 2.1 meters tall. The opening must be very, very good today. Just doing a live stream on YouTube, so you're live on YouTube at the moment, and you're welcome to look up the live stream later and play back this contact. But just a little bit of fun on the radio beside the sea. I'm 1 meter away from the ocean with 340 degrees of seawater around me. Thomas, over.
Thank you, SL. I got some noise on my end. I missed a good portion of that, but I heard about the water. Always nice to be near the water, and it helps when you're working mobile.
Thank you so much, Thomas, and it's great to get you the log for the first time, and I shall send a digital confirmation. All I ask is if you remember to add the stroke mobile, as I only use a mobile log. I can't transmit from the house. But thank you so much, Thomas, for joining me, and have a great day. Kilo Delta 1, Bravo Alpha, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, wishing you 73, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for the contact. Keep up the good work with the mobile. Good DX and 73, KD1BA.
Thank you so much indeed, Thomas. 73s, bye-bye. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. live streaming on YouTube and calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Live streaming on YouTube and calling CQ.
Kilo Charlie 3, Hotel Mike Bravo.
Okay, a couple of North American stations. I copied Kilo Charlie 3, Hotel Mike Bravo. Please go ahead.
QSL, Kilo Charlie 3, Hotel Mike Bravo. You're 5'9", very strong 5'9", very clear in the southwestern Pennsylvania. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. I just wanted to confirm, did I get the correct call? Kilo Charlie 3, Hotel Mike Bravo, because it's coming up with a name as Mary. Over.
QSL, it gets me into a lot of fights. No, that's the operator's name.
Okay, so what is your name, sir? Over.
My name's Dave, Delta Alpha Victor Echo. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, Dave. You just put that on to confuse me, didn't you? And they'll be laughing maybe on the live stream. But thank you so much indeed. You're 5'9", Dave, 59, and my name is Duncan. Over.
Yeah, roger that, Duncan. Yeah, that's the wife, and yeah, we kind of hang out together and have a good time. She lets me push the button sometimes. Usually I'm just in charge of turning knobs.
Well, you know what? It's good that you actually share the hobby, because my partner, she absolutely detests the radio. And I remember the first time I moved into a new home, and I put the radio in the bedroom, and spare room, and I'd only transmitted for about 30 seconds, and she was popping her head in disgust. So, Dave, trust me, it's a blessing. But if you have one radio, it maybe isn't a blessing. But I'm sure you've got plenty. But thank you so much. It's a beautiful day here in Scotland. I hope it's a beautiful day there in Cabot. Over.
It is, Duncan. It's beautiful right here, right now. We've had some cold weather and it's damp, but today it's sunny and it's supposed to go up to 60 degrees, and we're just enjoying the heck out of it. Over.
Yeah, QSL. What's the region? What's the state that you're in? Is it Pennsylvania?
QSL, we're in Pennsylvania, western part of Pennsylvania.
Well, you know, when I was in the States, I went across to Pennsylvania, and let me tell you, the only thing I've seen I've never seen a live one, but my goodness, you guys have got so many dead raccoons at the side of the road. Over.
Roger that. If you were here around hunting season, the hunters in the woods push them out all the time under the roads. It's crazy. I'm sorry you didn't see any live ones. There's plenty of them around.
Yeah, QSL. Well, I had to travel from New York to Pennsylvania to go to a gun range, because at the time I was a competition shooter, and I wanted to do some pistol shooting, but we had to, because of the New York laws, I had to go to Pennsylvania. And when I got there, the manager of the gun range was from Fife in Scotland. How crazy is that? He's got a great job there. Anyway, Dave, less of my blabbing on. Thank you so much indeed for calling in. A digital confirmation on its way. Please just remember to add this stroke mobile, because it's very important, as I only run a mobile log. But great to hear you. Thank you.
Same here, Duncan. I'll make sure we log it correctly. And thanks again for Scotland. That's great. And for a mobile station, you're doing fantastic. That's excellent. We'll upload the QRZ, and we'll be all set. Again, enjoy the weather and have a great time. 73, Duncan. Nice chatting.
Thank you, Dave. Well, we're also doing a live stream as well from the car, so you can look it up and you can actually replay it. But take care, Dave. 73 is Kilo Charlie 3 Hotel Mike Bravo, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Wishing you 73s. Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Duncan. 73. Be safe.
QR said there was a second North American station. If you're still there, please call in. Okay, nothing heard. QRZCQ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, live on YouTube, calling CQ.
Kilo India 5 Victor Golf, Quebec.
Okay, very good. Kilo India 5 Victor Golf, Quebec. I think your name is Haskell. Great name, that. I'll give you a report on the next transmission. Name here is Duncan. Go ahead.
Hey, roger that. You're 5-3 here in Texas. 5-3 here in Texas. I'm having a little trouble understanding.
Yeah, QSL the 5-3. You are 5 by 7, but there's a lot of fading. The band is a little bit unstable, but 5 and 7 with fading. Over.
Roger that. Received your 5-7. 5-7.
Thank you very much indeed, Haskell, and thank you so much for calling in. The name is Duncan and just located north of Aberdeen. That's northeast Scotland. Good contact. You're in the log. Thank you so much. 73s. Have a great day.
Duncan, if you will, give me your call sign again.
Of course. The call is Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November stroke mobile. QSL.
Roger that. Roger that. Received your mobile. Appreciate your time. Have a good day. It's about 65 degrees and sunny here in Texas. 73 to you. KI5.
Thank you so much indeed. Take care, Haskell. Take care. Bye-bye. QRZCQ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Live on YouTube and calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, live on YouTube and calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Alpha Hotel 6 Fox X-Ray Stroke Whiskey 4.
Alpha Hotel 6 again?
Roger, Alpha Hotel 6, Foxtrot X-Ray, Stroke, Whiskey 4 in Virginia. How copy, over?
Yeah, very good indeed. Thank you so much indeed. And good signal, you're 59, 5 and 9 into northeast Scotland. Handle here is Duncan, over.
Yeah, okay, very, very good there, Duncan. Good signal into Virginia as well, into the northern part of Virginia. Name here is Danny. I say again, Danny. And you're also 5 and 9, right at 5 and 9. So very good signal from your Mobile situation here today, over.
Thank you so much, Danny. And I got all excited there. I thought maybe you were in Hawaii. I would have thought that was amazing conditions, because I would never have. Although I've worked Hawaii 3 times this year, never as strong as that. But are you on holiday, or is Hawaii the holiday home? Over.
Yes, yes and yes. Yeah, my job brought me here to Virginia, but we return to Hawaii 3 or 4 times each year, except for the COVID years, of course. But yeah, we're going back. We're not decided yet. Maybe December, but certainly around February or March or sometime like that. And when I go back, especially in the spring, I always use a friend's station and get on the air. So it's, actually working Europe from Hawaii is quite difficult. And I'm not sure if I have Scotland QSL'd, from my Hawaii stuff there. And that's over, probably 30 years or so of operating, in Hawaii and back and forth, stuff like that. Back to you, AH6 FX stroke W4, over.
Yeah, QSL, Danny. You know what? You're perfectly correct, actually, because it took me over 30 years to get it myself. And I worked them the end of last year and twice this year, and all from the mobile at this location. The seawater makes such a big difference. And in fact, I worked Hawaii just recently. I've got a recording on my YouTube channel, and I was absolutely blown away by it. Just totally out of the blue and totally unexpected, Danny, over.
Well, very good. That's excellent. I'll have to check your YouTube channel out, and I guess it's under your call sign there. And I know you're Mobile, and you don't know who you worked in Hawaii, but the number of ham radio operators who work HF is really going down. The number is diminishing, which is kind of sad for me. But I have a couple of friends who are still on the air, so yeah, I'm curious. I'm not sure who you worked, but I know you don't have that reference material handy there, Duncan. Over.
Oh, but I do. I worked. Certainly one of them has come up as November Hotel 6, Juliet Charlie, Mitch. Over.
Oh, yeah, I know Mitch. I think he's in Honolulu, if I remember right. Over.
Yeah, QSL. I'm not sure how we can get. I can do a part search on the call sign, and I put in November Hotel 6. But there is definitely recordings, recent recordings. In fact, is November Hotel 7 Hawaii as well?
Yes, it is. Anything with a hotel, Alpha Hotel, Kilowatt Hotel, November Hotel, Whiskey Hotel, all Hawaii, over.
Yeah, QSL, well, I worked in November Hotel 7, November Juliet on the 25th of August, and then again on the 27th of August the year before, and also this year, November Hotel 7 Tango, and that was March this year, over.
You said Mark. I think he's a physician. Is that correct?
Sorry, no, I said March. November Hotel 7 Tango is John, and November Hotel 7 November Juliet is Alan. Over.
Yeah, right. Their names or familiarity. There we go. Kind of escaped me, but yeah, all good there. I go to the Big Island in the springtime or late winter. And I use the station of a very good friend of mine, Max, Kilowatt Hotel 6 Zulu Mike. And his contest station is Kilowatt Hotel 7 Mike. And let me tell you, it is a fabulous station. It's a world-class contest station. And so I go there when there's nobody around, you know, no contesting, and so I have the station all to myself. And he's got a fantastic antenna system, plus, you know, the rigs are just first class. And Max and his wife Kathy are just fantastic people, and I call them friends. I've called them friends for a very long time. And then I have another friend who lives in Ocean View, about an hour away. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to contact them lately. And Kilowatt Hotel 6 Radio Charlie, Radio Control, he has been ill lately, so I'm holding my breath. I've got to visit their house next time I go back and knock on the door and hope for some good news there. But I'm holding my breath that they are doing well. Back to you, Duncan. Alpha Hotel 6, Fox X-Ray Stroke Whiskey 4. Over.
Yeah, QSL, Danny. From Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November, Stroke Mobile returning for ID. And yeah, Danny, it's really. I remember the first time. Honestly, it was like winning the lottery, like winning the jackpot. I couldn't believe it. And then I think about 10-15 minutes after I worked Alaska, it was just an incredible day. And the recording, the latest recording, was really a very good contact. I was really, the chat was very, very strong. Just it's been a great year for DX for me here in the car. But thank you, Danny, so much indeed. I am doing a live stream at the moment, so you're actually on this live stream. So if you do find the channel, just look up today's live stream and you'll get to hear this. Thank you so much for calling in. Have a great day, Danny. Over.
Okay, very good, Duncan. Yeah, the signals are fading. This has been really great. I see where you're located in Scotland, and if you look at my DNA, we supposedly come from Scotland, and I do a lot of family history, and yeah, except we've been here in the colonies for, since the 1600s, and a branch of the family, of course, moved to Hawaii, I think in the 1800s, something like that. But I'm back here in Virginia now, and that's really great. But anyways, look, Duncan, you have a good day there, and I hope you work many more stations. So back to you for the final. I hope you heard all I had to say. AH6FX-W4. Go ahead, Duncan. Over.
Yeah, thank you so much indeed, Danny. Well, if you subscribe, at least if you're on the island, you can maybe find the frequency that I'm on and maybe give it a try. We can maybe arrange a scad sometime. But great to work you, Danny. Thank you so much. And you're in the log here. Digital confirmation has already been sent. Take care, and thank you.
All right, Roger, very good, Duncan. Hey, I keep a list of people who want to work Hawaii, so I will put you on the list, and when I go there next, you'll receive a little heads-up email there. So some strange email may pop up in your inbox, but I'll give you a heads-up. Over.
Okay, Danny. I'm putting the thumbs up on the live stream for you. Take care, mate, and much appreciated. It's always a pleasure. Alpha Hotel 6, Fox X-Ray Stroke Whiskey 4, from Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, wishing you 73s. Bye-bye.
Bye.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, live streaming on YouTube and calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November. This is Whiskey 0 Zulu Bravo. Whiskey 0 Zulu Bravo.
Okay, QSL, Stephen, very good indeed. Whiskey 0 Zulu Bravo. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November, stroke mobile with a mobile station. Name is Duncan, and I'll give you a report on the next transmission. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're doing very well here, Duncan. The name here is Steve, as you know, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo. And boy, you are 5'7", doing great on mobile into central Missouri. I'm running 100 watts into a 30-year-old vertical, Cushcraft vertical, that's up on a ridge that seems to do okay. How's my signal today?
Yeah, QSL, Steve, you're doing really well. And 5 and 7, there is some fading. The band is a little bit unstable, but the signals are wavering. But when you're peaking, it's 5 and 7, great audio. Over.
Yeah, great. That's wonderful. What is your mobile rig?
I'm running here the FT-710 with the Heil Pro 7 headset and a Diamond mobile antenna, and I'm parked beside the ocean. I'm actually doing a live stream at the moment, Steve. Over.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. I also have an FT-710. I've been out of the hobby for several decades and had a Kenwood PSA-20 in the past, and I'm just really impressed with the 710 and what you get for the size and the cost. So that's wonderful. I'll be going to Hawaii after Thanksgiving and running some QTA right next to the water. I'm going to run some end-fed vertical dipoles, and so it'll be sort of a similar setup as to what you're doing. There's a guy in K0W, I believe, in one of the South Pacific islands that's doing the same thing that you're doing, and he gets a very fine signal out mobile next to the ocean as well. Back to you.
Yeah, QSL, Steve. Well, it's through personal choice, I guess, but at home I get an awful lot of digital noise and a lot of QRM from the XYL. So sitting here in the car, I have the privacy, and I have the peace and quiet, and I have the seawater around me to enhance the signal. So I have no complaints, Steve. Over.
Over. Well, you're doing a wonderful job, and it sounds like a wonderful setting to operate from. I'll let you go. There may be other stations that want to contact you, or you may want to try to make some other contacts. The conditions do seem quite good. I don't know if you're on LOTW, but I am sort of reaccumulating QSL contacts for DXCC again. So if you can have a chance to upload, that's great. If not, no worries. There'll be other Scotland stations. But it's really, really fun and cool to speak to you today from a mobile setup, and glad my situation or my setup is doing well into Scotland as well. Back to you.
Yeah, Steve, it's already there, mate. I do automated logging from the car. And just remember to add the stroke mobile. Very important, because if you don't add the stroke mobile, you won't get it. but it's already there, Steve, so when you're on the computer next, you'll see it. Thank you so much indeed for calling in, and great to work here for the first time. Whiskey Zero Zulu Bravo, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, wishing you a very good day. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you for that. And for the recommendations on the Spoke Mobile, I would not have done that, so thank you for that recommendation, Duncan. And you have a wonderful day as well. Great to talk to you, and look forward to talking to you down the road. And I'll watch for your call with the Scotland Mobile. It'll pop out again. So, again, have a great day. Thank you for a lovely contact. Mike 5, HAM/mobile, Whiskey 0 Zulu Bravo, same 73.
Thank you, Steve. And if you're on YouTube at all, look us up, and at least you can play back the contact. Take care, Steve. 73s. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by.
November X-Ray 3 Uniform.
November X-Ray 3 United. What a great signal. Robert, you're 5-9 plus, over.
Thank you for that, Duncan. You are 5-9 plus 10 in Delaware. My name, of course, you already know it, is Robert.
Wow, that's incredible. 5-9 plus 10. All these people that want to run 1.5 kilowatts, and here's me running 100 watts with a 2.1 meter tall antenna. All we need is some propagation. We're running, Robert, over.
You got that correct. I'm running an ICOM 7300 barefoot to my hex beam that's 25 feet high in my backyard, and that's it. And we're doing great, you and I. That's all we need when the atmosphere says it's okay. Back to you.
Yeah, honestly, that's just incredible, that, Robert. You sound like you're sitting next to me here in the car. I'm doing a live stream on YouTube, so you can get to see the signal and hear the audio just by looking up the live stream, and you can play it back. And honestly, Robert, you're sounding awesome. That radio is sounding really good. I'm running the Yaesu FT-710, and I love this radio so much with the Heil Pro 7 headset. It's been a game changer for the mobile, over.
It sure sounds like it. Once again, you sound like you're right next door to me. This is great. I'm a newbie to this hobby. I just got this 7300 about a month ago. Before that, I had an old 751A that I bought when I started. I just got my first license in this past April, and went through the technician, the general, and got my amateur extra in June, I believe. So I'm still new to this, still figuring out this radio, but this sure is a lot of fun, and I'm having fun talking with everybody. I appreciate you taking my call. Back to you.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, I really appreciate you calling in, and thank you so much. Have a great day, and until the next time, I hope we can make many more contacts in the future. Digital confirmation on its way to you. 73 is good DX.
73, my friend. Hope to talk to you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. And I apologize, there was a slight delay in the live stream. My mum text on the phone, and it disrupts the connection. Anyway, thank you so much. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, live streaming on YouTube, calling CQ.
Mike 5, America, Japan, November, Mobile. This is Kansas radio station, Whiskey, Bravo 0, Lima, Quebec, Charlie.
Okay, very good indeed, Stephen. Good to hear you. And I'll give you a report on the next transmission. Name is Duncan. I see we had a contact on the 11th of the 3rd this year. So good to hear you again, over.
Roger, Duncan, yes, and you are 5x5, 55 mobile here into northeast Kansas, 40 miles west of Kansas City. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, well, thank you so much for the 5 and 5, Stephen. You are 5 and 7, but there is fading. 5 and 7 with fading, over.
Roger, yeah, it's a glorious 10 meters. Glorious 10 meters, Duncan. Are you having a good time there on the road?
Oh, I'm loving this. I'm parked up beside the sea. Beautiful location, and 1 meter away from the ocean. 1 meter above sea level, and I have 340 degrees of seawater around me, Steve. Over.
Tremendous viewpoint. Myself, I'm looking out the window to the south and seeing plainly the sun is shining in northeastern Kansas, but I am surrounded by trees that are dropping their leaves. It's all good. Now, I need to come visit you in the UK, Duncan, and have some scones as well as bangers and mash.
Well, I think the bangers and mash, actually, I think that's an English thing, although I do like that myself, but I think that's more an English thing. You have to come across to Scotland for the haggis, neeps and tatties. That's what we call it, haggis, neeps and tatties, Stephen. Over.
Well, that's one of the terms I know, Duncan. I'm not very much a breakfast eater. However, when I travel and I'm being serviced, I very much enjoy my breakfast so that I can have freshly squeezed orange juice and hot English tea. Over.
Yeah, QSL. I was speaking to a chap the other day. He was in the States somewhere, and he was having what he called a dry biscuit, and he choked because it was a dry biscuit. And I said to him, if he comes over to Scotland, we have what we call a rich tea biscuit, and we always have it with a cup of tea because we like to dunk the biscuit, what we call dunking. We dunk the biscuit in the tea, Steve. So you'll have to try that one over in the US of A. You might get a few weird looks. Over.
My goodness, Duncan, yes. And I'm sure you're aware that there is Dunkin' Donuts in the United States. I'm sure it's in the United Kingdom somewhere, given the ubiquitous of these fast food facilities. Over.
Oh, my goodness, Steve, you're making me laugh here. And, yeah, we have a lot of your restaurants over here, and that's probably the reason why I am the size I am. When I went to New York, one of the things I learned to make and improve on was fried chicken, and I do love a bit of fried chicken, let me tell you. But thank you, Steve. You're making me hungry and making me laugh at the same time. But thank you so much for calling in, sir. Digital confirmation on its way, and I wish you a good day. Whiskey Bravo 0, Lima, Quebec, Charlie, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet, November, mobile, standing by. Go ahead.
A great transmission, Duncan. Very good. Yes, I'm very serious as an old man. Yeah, I'm 71, been a radio operator 56 years. I now just simply say I am built for comfort. I am not built for speed. And my idea anymore of traveling is I want to be sure that the food I'm eating is excellent. I don't need prim and proper prissy stuff, although I like that. Yeah, sure, I like that. I don't like to pay for it because it's all pretty. If the food doesn't taste good, what good is it? I'm paying for the presentation? No, I don't think so. That's not what this money is for. And so a simple fish and chips, you can't get that here in Kansas. Over.
Well, goodness me, there's a business opportunity. I'll have to come over and open a chain of fish and chip shops. Oh, well, Steve, there you go. If I was 30 years younger, I'd be jumping on the plane. Okay, Steve, take care, my friend. I'm doing a live stream, and maybe you're making some others chuckle if they're watching. Thank you so much indeed. Whiskey Bravo 0, Lima, Quebec, Charlie. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet, November, mobile. Wishing you 73s. Have a great day, Steve.
Roger, Duncan. I clicked on the link. I'm not sure I ever got to the YouTube live stream. I'll pick that up here in a second. But yes, it's all a joke. But hey, these simple pleasures in life, excellent food, yada, yada, yada. And hey, you come to Kansas, you're going to have to convince these people that catfish is not a bad fish, because for me, it is a very bad fish. 73s, Duncan. Good luck on some other expeditions there. Mike 5, America, Japan, Norway, mobile. Whiskey Bravo 0, Lima, Quebec, Charlie, QSY.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. You can leave the catfish at home. I won't be having that either. Take care, my friend. Bye-bye.
73, hasta luego.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet, November, mobile. live on YouTube, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November, here is W8MOX, Whiskey 8, Mike Oscar X-ray, over.
Yeah, QSL, Robert. Good afternoon from Scotland. I think it's good morning there in the US of A. And you're about a 5 and 7 into northeast Scotland. 5 and 7, a little bit of fading. And the name here is Duncan. Go ahead.
Roger, my friend. Some QSB, your signal report about a 3-3 to 4-4. About a 3-3 to 4-4 there from Scotland. You do have the handle is Bob, Bravo Oscar Bravo. And I appreciate the 5-7. Delighted to make contact with you mobile there in Scotland. Over.
Yeah, QSL, Bob. Thank you so much for the 4x4. You're in my log. You're in the live stream as well. And you're live on YouTube. Thank you so much for calling in, Bob. And you're doing a good job. The conditions are a little bit up and down here in Scotland. We've had some geomagnetic activity. So I think the bands are a little bit unstable. But thank you so much for calling in. Whiskey 8, Mike Oscar X-ray, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, and a digital confirmation on its way to you. Over.
Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November, W8MOX. Thanks for the contact, my friend. QSB, we got very little of the last transmission. I'm glad I'm in your log. I've got you in the log. Best wishes, good DX, my friend. I hope you see you in conditions better. 17 from Northern Virginia in the USA. Have a great day. W8MOX, clear. 73.
Thank you so much, Bob. Take care. 73s. Bye-bye. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Calling CQ and standing by.
Kilo 5 Yankee, Alpha Charlie.
Okay, Kilo 5 Yankee Alpha Charlie. Is that Mark?
QSL, Duncan, it's Mark. I got you about a 5x3, a 53 into Oklahoma this morning.
Yeah, QSL, the 5 and 3. Well, I can tell you, you're a real 5 and 9. Maybe even peaking just over it, but 5 and 9, but there is some deep fading, but good signal, Mark. The name is Duncan. Go ahead.
QSL, Duncan, thanks for the 5x9 report. Yeah, a little QSB on my end as well. You're up and down, but no problem to copy you most of the time. They're doing a fine job with the mobile. I heard another station calling. Won't keep you. Just wanted to say hello and wish you a good day, sir.
Thank you very much indeed, Mark. Well, I am actually doing a live stream as well, so you're live on YouTube, and you can play back the live stream, and you get to listen to the contact if you look up my call sign. Thank you so much, Mark. Good morning to you, and 73s. Have a great day.
Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November from K5YAC 73.
Thank you. QRZ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, live streaming on YouTube, calling CQ.
Kilo Echo 4, Papa India Victor.
Oh, very good. Kilo Echo 4, Papa India Victor. Danielle, good to hear you. Is it Dan? Maybe. Good signal. You're 5 and 7, 57. Go ahead.
Roger, Duncan. You are also 5-7 into Virginia this morning. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Have I got the name correct? Is it Dan or Danny or Daniel?
I go by Dan on the radio, yeah. Delta Alpha November.
QSL, Dan, thank you so much. Name here is Duncan, and I'm located just north of Aberdeen City. I'm parked beside the sea. Go ahead.
Oh, Roger. It was good to hear a mobile in there this morning. I won't hold you. I hear other people calling. Have a good day and good luck.
Thank you so much, Dan, and I appreciate you calling in. Just remember the Stroke Mobile if you want the confirmation, and I do automated logging, so there is a digital card waiting for you. 73 is good DX. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by.
November 8, Charlie, Quebec Delta, Charlie, Quebec Delta.
Yeah, very good indeed, William. So I'm guessing it could be shortened to Bill. And good evening from Scotland. Good morning in the US of A. And you're about 5 and 7 at the moment. 57, sir. QSL.
QSL, thank you very much. Name, as you know, is Bill, and I'm in Greenville, North Carolina. Greenville, North Carolina. You are 5'9". For a mobile, you sound terrific over here. Could I have your call again, your call?
Yeah, QSL, Bill. Thank you so much for the 5 and 9. That's incredible. And my call is Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet, November, stroke mobile. Very important to keep the stroke mobile. How copy, Bill? Over.
Copy that. Very good, Duncan. Very good indeed. I'm not sure how you pronounce your town there. Aberdeenshire? Is that it? Aberdeenshire?
Yeah, that is correct, Bill. Aberdeenshire. And I'm not at the home location. I'm at a location called Newburgh Nature Reserve. Newburgh Nature Reserve. It's right beside the sea. If you're on the internet, go to my mobile QRZ page, and I'm in location 1. There are pictures and a satellite image of where I am to explain how special this location is. Over.
Okay, very good. I'm wondering if you're doing tests on the air. Are you doing tests on the air?
Negative on parks in the air. It does have a reference, but I don't know what the reference is, I have to say. But I have activated this nature reserve before for that type of program there. But thank you so much, Bill. A digital confirmation on its way to you, and thank you so much for calling in. Over.
Thank you very much, Duncan. I hope you have fantastic contacts and chemistries, my friend.
Thank you so much indeed. Take care, and thank you for calling in. 73s, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and live streaming on YouTube.
73.
QRZ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Papa Yankee 2, but I'll go Norway.
Papa Yankee 2 again?
Papa Yankee 2, but I'll go Norway.
Okay, Papa Yankee 2, Bravo, November. Antonio, gracias, amigo. You are 5 and 8, 58, over.
Okay, Duca, Jacob is 5 by 8. You're also 5 by 7, 5 by 7, over.
Okay, QSL 5 by 7. Thank you so much, Antonio. And you have my name, I think, correct, Duncan, and located northeast Scotland. Great to hear Brazil this afternoon. Good signal, good audio. Over.
Over. Thank you. Very strong audio moment in São Paulo City. Congratulations to the station mobile. Okay, Duncan. Thank you for contact, my friend. 73, 75, good react. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Gracias, amigo. Excelente contacto. 73s, adios.
Okay, thank you. 73, grazie mille. Ciao, ciao.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Absolutely, you're an internet star, Duncan.
Oh, is that Scott? QRZ?
E4, Tango Mike.
Okay, was it Kilo 4, Tango Mike?
Washington 4, Texas, Mexico.
Oh, sorry, let me just correct the logbook. I heard another station as well, someone calling my name, if you stand by. Okay, Whiskey 4, Tango Mike, good to hear you, Roy. Give your report on the next transmission, go ahead.
Yeah, Whiskey 4, Tango Mike, name is Roy, Romeo Oscar Yankee, Atlanta, Georgia. A little bit of QRF, lower, by 1 or 2 kg. But a fairly good signal here in Atlanta, Georgia. Go ahead, Duncan.
Yeah, QSL, thank you so much. Well, you're 5 and 7, 57, Roy, QSL.
You copy 5-7. The QRM's coming up lower, 2 kg lower.
Okay, you're getting a little bit of local QRM. I don't hear anything this side. Sorry, I was slightly distracted. I had to switch the engine on to get some light in the car. But thank you so much indeed. It's coming down dark here in Scotland. The sun is setting. But thank you, Roy, for calling in. Can you repeat my report? Missed my report because I was slightly distracted. Can you repeat my signal report? Over.
You're 5 by 5 when you're in the clear. Fairly good. Good to hear a good mobile.
Well, thank you so much indeed, and I appreciate the 5 by 5, Roy. And I'm actually doing a live stream as well. You're live on YouTube, and you can play back the contact by looking up the call sign and clicking on the live stream. Thank you so much indeed. A digital confirmation on its way to you. Whiskey 4, Tango Mike, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, wishing you 73s. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Duncan, 7-3, good luck. Thank you.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile.
Whiskey Alpha 4, Papa, Kilo, Lima.
Yeah, very good. Whiskey Alpha 4, Papa, Kilo, Lima. Charles, you're a cracking signal. Let me give you a report on the next transmission. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, Duncan, you are 5-5 into South Carolina, USA. South Carolina, USA. Name here is Charlie, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, Charlie. Thank you so much. And thank you for the 5 by 5. You are 5 and 8. 58. Good signal, good audio. Very loud audio, in fact. Over.
Thank you very much. I'm running an ICOM 7300, 100 watts, into a little 2-element beam at about 30 feet.
Yeah, QSL, well, I have to tell you, it's doing a good job, a very good job, in fact, and some good propagation to then on 10 meters to the US of A today. Well, I'm running here the Yaesu FT-710 with a Heil Pro 7 headset and a mobile antenna parked beside the ocean, and we've been working endless contacts into USA and Canada. It's been excellent, really happy. Thank you so much, Charlie, for calling in. Digital confirmation on its way, over.
Okay, QSL, you have a great day over there. Your mobile is doing a wonderful job for you. MM5AJN/M, Whiskey Alpha 4 PPL, clear. Thanks again.
Thank you so much indeed. Really appreciate it. And take care. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, signing with Whiskey Alpha 4, Papa Kilo Lima. Bye-bye, Charlie. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. Okay, Kilo 3, Echo Delta Papa. Good to hear you, Robert. And I'll give you a report on the next transmission. The resistation has come fairly close to the frequency and causing a little bit of splatter. But let's give it a go, Robert. Go ahead.
pretty decent, and you're 5x5 today, 5x5, and it's great to have you working mobile. You sound excellent job doing with that mobile. So I was wondering how many watts you're running there. A3 Echo Delta Papa.
Yeah, QSL, Robert. Thank you so much for the 5x5. And you're 5 and 6, but very sharp audio, very good audio. And 5 and 6 for you. I'm only running here 100 watts from the radio. 100 watts from the radio, and I'm parked in the car and just doing a little bit of radio and a little bit of live streaming. Over.
Oh, Duncan is doing a great job. Under watch there from Scotland, and we appreciate you coming back to my call, and that you're having an enjoyable evening there. I would expect it's near supper time or dinner, so you'll be heading there to get some food there, Duncan.
Yeah, QSL. I've actually got to head into my mum's. It's my father's funeral tomorrow. So I bought a new jacket, and my mum picked it up for me to send me a trip into town. But this is the reason for the radio, just a little bit of a distraction for tomorrow's event. But thank you so much, Robert. Take care, my friend, and thank you for calling in. Digital confirmation on its way to you. Great job, good audio. Kilo 3, Echo Delta Papa, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile standing by. 73s.
Are you still on the road there, Duncan?
Negative. I'm static mobile, and I'm parked beside the ocean, Robert. Over.
Okay. So you're giving the saltwater a chance to carry your signal because it's great, and we have always appreciated and hope to talk to you again. And you enjoy the rest of the evening and have a nice holiday if I don't get a chance to talk to you in the future. MM5AJM Ben Mobile A3 Echo Delta Papa.
Thank you, Robert, and it's been a pleasure, sir. And thank you very much for calling in. Look forward to working you again in the very near future. 73s.
73s, take care.
QRZCQ. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Live streaming on YouTube and calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile calling CQ.
With the PR microphone and just
Hang on, sorry, I switched the mic off. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is go down at the bottom of the band and then work our way up and see if there's anything interesting. I normally like to stick on one frequency because it's a bit like a lottery ticket. You're never sure who's going to come in. Anyway, let's see what we can do. And thanks, guys, for quite a few watching. And Robbie, I didn't hear you calling, mate, but thank you for the signal report. And I'm really glad that we made it to Ireland. There's some really funny contacts there tonight. Some good propagation into the US of A and Canada. So let's give it a go, see if we can maybe work some stations outside the UK. Right, let me just swap over. And good afternoon, Tom. Good to see you watching there. Still trying to get used to the wireless mics, and I'll maybe have to get myself a stream deck and just press a button because I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Right, guys, let's swap back over.
Avec des conditions de propagation, surtout quand la bande s'ouvrit et se ferme. Je crois qu'il y a des autres stations qui ont appelé. Merci pour une très bonne contact. Les meilleurs 73, bon DX, bonne chance et peut-être avec des autres QSO sur des autres bandes. J'ai eu une opportunité de restaurer une pylon tombé pour la bande de 6 mètres 18 mètres.
Each side, Fox, November 21.
Il y a des ouvertures sur les autres bandes, surtout sur la bande 6 mètres entre l'Amérique du...
Solamente que el problema está cuando...
Charlie 4, Tango Victor Zulu.
CQ, this is Kilo Charlie 4, Tango Victor Zulu.
Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile.
Tango Victor Zulu.
Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile.
Kilo Charlie 4, Tango Victor Zulu. CQ, this is Kilo Charlie 4.
Echo. CQ, Papa Radio 2 Echo, Papa Radio 2 Echo.
Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile.
Mike 5, Alpha Japan November Struck Mobile. This is Papa Radio 2 Echo 59.
Yeah, QSL, thank you so much indeed. You are also 5 and 9. Also 5 and 9. Good copy. And my name is Duncan, over.
Very nice copy here, my mobile friend. 73. Bye-bye. Papa Radio 2 Echo, Worldwide Fauna Florida. CQ. Italy Zulu 8, Yankee Alpha 59. Okay, it's Italy Zulu 8, X-Ray Alpha. It's X-Ray Alpha.
CQ 10 metros, CQ, L4 Hotel Alfa.
Jestem na 400.
message, Kilowatt 1, Golf, November, Delta. The abbreviation for ground, over. USO, carry 1, GND. Thank you for the call. Thank you for the call. Name is Roy. My name is Roy, Radio Ocean.
Yeah, very good, Jason. You have a good signal.
But I turned the power back up on it.
Hey, how about Grafton? Dale, Grafton?
Hey, that last transmission, but you're doing very well with the 50 watts and your Avanti antenna. Very best 7.3s. Good luck, good DX. Buona fortuna. Ciao, Vilmo. Italy, Zulu 4, Tango, Zulu, Victor. Victor Echo 3, Lima, Oscar Echo. Ciao. Florida Unité de Victor Echo 3, Lima, Oscar Echo en avant. QSL, Jean-Luc, 100%, le même rapport ici, 5-6 aussi de mon côté. Nous avons encore de la propagation. Fox Unité, Italie, Echo Yankee, Victor Echo 3, Lima, Oscar Echo de retour. Vous avez le prénom QTH au cas, je crois, et les conditions de travail, Fox Tango Delta X-Ray E01 Delta de Yaesu, environ 100 watts de puissance radiofréquence. L'antenne est une TH11DX de high gain, 5 bandes, 11 éléments, beam à 23 mètres d'auteur. Les conditions du temps ici, nuageux, température environ 7 degrés centigrades. À vous le micro, Jean-Luc. Fox Unité, Italie, Echo Yankee, Victor Echo 3, Lima, Oscar Echo. Go ahead.
I think the band's starting to change, guys.
Me voy a descansar a cocina porque aquí ahora déjeme ver cómo estamos 38 grados. 38 grados, qué temperatura por aquí en este momento. Está muy calor y tenemos que beber bastante agua. Está
down.
CQ, is the frequency in use? Is the frequency occupied? And nothing heard. CQ. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet, November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet, November, mobile. CQ. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet, November, mobile. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet, November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet, November, mobile. Calling CQ. CQ. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet, November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet, November, mobile. Calling CQ.
Kilo Whiskey 5, Hotel Papa.
Okay, very good. Kilo Whiskey 5, Hotel Papa. Good to hear you again, Harry. And it's been a while. You're about a 5 and 7 with fading. 5 and 7 with fading. How copy, over?
Roger. I got you about a 5-3. In the mobile. Very good audio. I was surprised. But anyway, good to see you again. And hope all is well, Roger.
Yeah, QSL, Harry, it's all is well, and anytime I can get on the radio, it's pleasing for me. And just doing a live stream on YouTube, and I can tell you the band is just starting to close. I think it won't be long before 10 meters is shot here in Scotland. But good to get you the log, Harry, over.
Roger. I've been on 15 meters all morning. And just get it to 10 meters rolling around, and heard the mobile station, and I wanted to give you a quick shout there. And but you're doing a good job here in North America into the state of Arkansas. Okay, Duncan, I guess we should go by on QRZ here. Hey, nice to hear you. And I'll bet you 73, but contacts here. Don't know how long you've been calling, or how many contacts you made there. So 73s and best regards from Arkansas, over.
Yeah, QSL, Harry. We've had a great session, and we've spoken to quite a few USA and Canadian stations tonight, and honestly, we're definitely around about 25, 30 contacts at least, and it's been amazing, and even a little bit of South America, and we've got it all on. We've got this contact, for example, on the live stream. So if you want to look it up, just look up the call sign and click on today's live stream, and you'll get to hear how good you sound, Harry. But thank you so much indeed for calling in. A digital confirmation on its way to you. Good contact. 73s.
Okay, you bet. 73, God bless. Have fun.
Thank you, Harry. 73s, mate. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Papa, Uniform 2, Radio Delta Bravo.
Okay, very good. Papa United 2, Radio Delta Bravo. Good to hear you, Alberto. You're about a 5 and 7, 57, QSL.
Roger. Reports signal very strong for Brazil. 59, QSL.
Oh, thank you so much indeed, Alberto. Thank you so much. Very good to hear Brazil this afternoon. My name is Duncan, and located northeast Scotland. Thank you so much, Alberto, for calling in. 73s. Adios, amigo.
Okay, Duncan. 73, good luck, good Yankees. Very soon to Brazil. Bye-bye, 73.
Thank you so much indeed. Okay, I'm going to make this the last call. QRZ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet, November, mobile.
Right, guys, I am going to make that the last contact purely because the battery is going down to a low level, and unlike yesterday's live stream, I don't want it to cut off. So thank you so much for all the watchers, for the people that I worked today that came on to say hello. And it was a great opening, Tom, I have to tell you. Huge opening. And I don't know how many contacts, honestly, maybe 30, I reckon over 30 contacts into the US of A, which is pretty amazing. It's a 2.1 meter tall antenna, But as you can see, it's pitch black. I don't know if you can see outside the car there. But the battery's held up quite well. So it's probably going to wait to die, though. But thank you, everyone. Many, many thanks. 73s. Catch you in the next one. Do say hello. And fantastic. It went well. Nearly flawless, but apart from a couple of tiny hiccups. But pretty pleased. Thanks, guys. 73s. I won't be on tomorrow. It's my dad's funeral. But maybe on... maybe in the next couple of days. Catch you later on. 73s. Thanks, Tom.